couple of years back, the military reported 22 veterans a day take their own lives. And to me and to my wife, that's just not acceptable. 22 lives lost a day, especially when we just learned only a few years earlier through a research study done by Purdue University and Kaiser Permanente Health Services that a service dog can reduce cortisol levels, hyper-vigilance, night tremors, and outbursts of anger. So here's the challenge. It takes 3 years for a veteran to receive a service dog. That's a problem. Why is that a problem? Simple. The majority of service dog organizations in the United States do not have a breeding program. Most organizations go to shelters to get dogs to train. Some years back, Paws with a Cause, one of the biggest service dog organizations in the country, did a longitudinal study of the shelter dogs that they brought into their program. They calculated that only 1 out of 8 dogs that they took from a shelter were able to pass and be partnered with a person in need. As I read on, I found that some of the dogs that did make it, the shelter animals that were the 1 out of 8, in a year or so after placement, they started displaying anxiety or aggression. And that is in no way that dog's fault. But to ask a dog in a shelter to become a service dog is asking a lot. So it was that very statistic that made Sandy and I decide, let's find a great Labrador Retriever breeder, let that person mentor us, teach us how to breed them, and then donate them to all these service dog organizations that are using a shelter. This will drastically reduce the time that it takes for a veteran to get a dog. It'll drastically reduce the costs, which are now, depending on who you're talking to, between $25,000 and $35,000 or $30,000 and $40,000. My goal has been for a long time to get to the point where every single puppy that we breed is either kept here to be a future mom or dad, or goes to an organization to help a veteran, a child with special needs, or an adult with disabilities.